Coming up, we've got science experiments you can try at home.
We award some silver badges.
I become a Raven Master for the day.
And we try out the weirdest sport you have ever heard of. It's office chair racing.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Blue Peter, and today's show is all about this. It is the legendary silver badge.
Yes, silver badges are very, very important because they are awarded to those of you who have already got a blue badge, but then go above and beyond the extra mile and send us something different.
And this summer, we want loads of you to get your hands on a new badge. Look at him there. So if you've already got a blue, why not try and earn yourself a silver?
Badges are big this summer, as is reading with the Summer Reading Challenge, which aims to get you reading much, much more. And speaking of books, we are joined by the longest-serving female Blue Peter presenter, Konnie Huq, who has turned her hand to writing.
That's right. Before we meet her, let's have a look at some of Connie's best Blue Peter bits. Konnie joined Blue Peter in 1997.
Welcome, Konnie.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And over the next 10 years, appeared in nearly 1,000 programmes and went on over 400 filming trips. She did it all, from feeding sharks...
Oh my gosh, it's taking the meal!
...and catching vipers...
Oh, those fangs look horrible.
...to breaking world records...
I'm in the book! I'm in the book!
...and training with the Marines. She met some of the most famous people in the world and had plenty of fun along the way.
It is the best job in the world.
Yay! And here she is now, the one, the only Konnie Huq. What's it like watching that back? You look a bit teary.
It's like a trip down memory lane. It's like being on This Is Your Life or something.
Do you know what, as well? I probably watched every single one of those episodes, Con. I loved it.
Oh,
amazing.
I love being back. It's brilliant.
Lovely, but not being content with meeting the Queen and speedboat racing, you are now an author and illustrator.
I am.
Tell us about the book.
I've written a book. It's called Cookie and the Most Annoying Boy in the World, and it's about a 9-year-old girl called Cookie, who's kind of a bit quirky. She's funny and she's smart. You know, she likes long words. She loves science, but she's got a very creative imagination. And catastrophe seems to follow her around. I've actually illustrated it as well, so there's lots of little comic strips peppered throughout which show her flights of fancy and the absurd things she's thinking in her mind. And her school has a science project competition, which she's dying to win, and things go a little bit wrong. I won't say much more than that.
Actually, a lot of things go wrong in the book. There's quite a few disasters, aren't there? Are they based on your life, would you say?
Well, I have to say, in fact, it's funny you should say that, because you know the clip where I fall off the zip wire in the Royal Marines?
I've watched it so many times.
Oh my gosh, I just relive it every time I see it. Well, that happens to Cookie in book 2. She falls off the Royal Marines' death side, and there's loads that happens to her in book 1 that are also things that have happened to me, often on Blue Peter.
Maybe you'll do that. Write this in the next book.
Yes.
Exactly. You mentioned science a little bit earlier. That plays an important role in the book, doesn't it?
Yeah, her school are really into science, and she loves science, and there's this big science competition. And there's loads of experiments, actually, in the back of the book, as well as experiments that they do throughout the book that you can try at home.
Cool. Well, inspired by Cookie,
Yes.
Connie, you've got some science experiments that viewers can try, haven't you?
I have, yes.
Right, shall we?
Yeah, let's
Go
go
on.
to the
Go do some
science
presenting,
area.
Connie. I'll sit here and watch.
Right, so these are using household items that you may well have at home.
Yeah.
But make sure that you grab a grown-up before you get involved.
Very
so
important.
Connie,
Yes.
lead the way.
OK, so in this vase here, I have some water, regular water, like you get out the tap, and we're just going to add some food colouring. You can use any colour you want. I'm going to put 5 drops in, that's about right.
OK.
And then give it a mix around for me. You're my assistant, Rich. Do it, do it.
There we go.
Do you think that's red enough?
You tell me.
I'm going to add a tiny
Go on
bit
then.
more just
Yeah,
because I
why
can.
not?
Yay, OK, there
Now
we go.
we're talking.
Right, now we're talking. Next, I'm going to pour some oil on top. Now, this is regular cooking oil. Now, oil and water... Oh, no. Am I not pouring
yeah,
it? Look,
keep
yeah,
going.
no,
Keep
it's
going.
going, it's going. Sorry, I was just checking that it's resting on the top, because oil and water, as you can see, are miscible. So although the drops are going in, they rise slowly to the top.
Admissible meaning?
Admissible meaning oil and water, they don't mix together.
don't
Isn't
get
that
along.
sad? They don't get along. They should be friends. There should be harmony. But you'll see that oil is just going to persist to sit on the top. No matter how much you keep going, it will rise up and make a layer.
They don't get
There
along.
we go. So I've got a layer of about 2 centimetres there. And you can see, because obviously the oil is yellow, and then the water with its food colouring is red.
Looks wonderful, though.
Yeah,
but...
it does. But we like unification and harmony, right?
Exactly.
So we're going to try and get some of that oil down into that water.
OK.
Now, currently, the oil is less dense. That's why it's sitting on top. But what we're going to do is we're going to... Do you want to do it? You're my assistant.
OK.
We're going to add some salt in the mix.
A little bit at a time?
Yeah, a little bit at a time. And you'll see that the salt attaches itself to the oil. There we go.
Oh.
And so then the oil drops down because it's heavier. Yeah, there we go. It's denser. But then, as the salt dissolves back into the water, the oil then rises back to the top because it's less dense. So basically, that salt is weighing that oil down. And the more you add, the more of that globular effect you'll get. And it will just keep going up and down and up and down, and you've got your very own lava lamp.
What's next?
Woo.
Beautiful.
OK, next up, all we need is 1 balloon and a drinking can. It's aluminium, so it's very, very light. There we go. What I want you to do is rub this balloon. I know you've got lovely hair that you've put in place, every bit in place with hairspray and product, but I'm going to ask you to rub that balloon on your head.
OK.
Sorry. Uh-oh. Am I messing up the look, Rich?
Are you?
I don't know. Dishevelled works for you, I think. OK.
Thank you.
So hopefully electrons will now be on the surface of this balloon.
Yep.
Static electricity is what we're going to use to pull this can along. So this can has got positive charge. And there we go. Yay! So we're pulling along. That's attraction.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Love that. What's
Opposites
next?
attract. OK. Yeah. Moving over. In here, we have... Now, this might look like water, but this is vinegar.
Don't drink it.
No, don't drink it. This is vinegar, and it's not the vinegar you put on your fish and chips, which is malt vinegar. So this is white vinegar, which is why it's so clear. And basically, what we're going to do is we're going to add this stuff. This is baking soda, or bicarbonate of soda, which is alkaline. That's acid. So we're going to do an acid-alkaline experiment.
OK.
So we put that in. Now, if you, my able assistant, can pop that over the mouthpiece of the bottle.
I can do my best.
Do you want some help? Here we go.
Possibly.
Group effort. Oh, many hands.
There we go.
Making light work. Then if you pop it in, so there we go. A reaction is now occurring, which is producing carbon dioxide, and that's from the carbonate.
It's blowing up.
Yeah.
Look
and
at that.
so the carbon dioxide gas is inflating the balloon. How clever is that?
That is amazing.
Yes, because that's sodium bicarbonate, so it makes carbon dioxide.
Connie,
when
this
we add
being
it to
Blue
acid.
Peter, we're going to do a much bigger version of that.
I like the sound of that.
Because we can, but
Yay.
you don't try this at home.
No.
Okay? You can't.
No.
So, lead the way.
OK, so over here, we have got a bigger version. This is like a water cooler, and we've already put the bicarbonate of soda in there. So if we do, once again, put that over the neck of the bottle and shove it in, that's it, it's going into the water cooler.
Oh, whoa.
And look at that, whoa!
That looks like it's going to explode!
Fingers crossed it doesn't.
Amazing, amazing. Connie, thank you so much for
pleasure.
joining
I loved
us.
it.
Good luck with the book. And as you're an author, that's something a little bit different. So I've got something to give you. Your very own Silver Blue Peter badge. Congratulations.
Wow. I really wasn't expecting that. That is awesome.
Amazing. Now, more of Connie later on taking part in our 2019 Office Chair Championships. But first, find out what happened when we awarded some of you your very own silver badge. The silver badge. Shiny, eh? You earn one of these by doing something a little bit different to when you earned one of these, the blue badge. And today, I'm on a special assignment. I'm on my way to hand-deliver silver badges to 2 Blue Peter fans. And the best part is, it is a complete surprise. Our first stop, VP badge owner, James. I've got the all-important silver badge as well. Moment of truth. Hiya, are you James?
Yeah?
Do you know who I am?
You're Richie.
I am, how are you?
Good.
Give me a high five, come and join me. Do you know why I'm here?
Is it because I've got a badge?
You certainly do. You got a badge. What do you think of that?
I'm amazed.
Yeah, are you actually? It's amazing. Can we come inside for a bit, for a quick chat? Come on then. James sent us a letter all about taking care of his 70 budgers. Yep, you heard me, 70. That many budgers require a lot of care, and I've got the chance to help out. Mind your head. After preparing a little birdie breakfast, James sets me my next task.
So, we're going to count up the eggs.
Yeah.
The first box that we're going to do is number 9, this one.
Okay.
Why not you take charge? So all you need to do is count up the eggs.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Come around this side.
Oh, look! There are babies in here! Oh, they're so little. Oh.
So count the eggs.
Got 12 and 5 is 17, plus 3 is 20, plus 3 is 23.
Thank you. Now I know that I have at least 20 in.
No problem at all.
With all the jobs done, there's only one thing for it.
Let the birds in.
Oh, that's so cute!
I wish I could hang with James and my new budgie buddies all day, but I've got work to do. To the Badgemobile!
Our next silver badge stop is with Ryan, who has written us a letter telling us all about his incredible musical talent.
Something that I've got a little of myself.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much. I'm here all week.
Beautiful. Time to use my stealthy skills to surprise BP fan Ryan. Doesn't really help that I'm 6'3", to be honest.
Hiya. Are you Ryan?
Yeah.
Hello, do you know who I am?
Richie.
I am Richie. Come and step out here. Give me a high five. How are you?
Good.
Good. Do you know why I'm here?
No.
Well, I'm here to deliver you this.
Wow.
A silver badge.
Really good.
Do you want it? It's yours. There you go. Can we come in for a quick chat?
Yeah.
Go on. Ryan, congratulations on getting your silver badge. How do you feel?
Really good. It's the best badge ever.
It's the best badge ever, isn't it? How did you get it, though?
I got it by filling in a form about the piano, the cornet, and the recording 5.
What is the best part of playing music for you?
That you can actually get somewhere and you could play in an orchestra or something.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
I am about to be really impressed, I bet, because you're a bit of a musical genius, and I'm not. So do you want to teach me and show me a thing or two?
Yeah.
Come on, then.
Ryan is practically a one-man band. He seems to play everything. But wait until he hears my masterpiece.
Can I have some quiet in the audience, please?
Clearly, I've stunned Ryan into silence. That's how amazing I am. Yeah, I think he liked it.
So let me get a high five. So there you have it, 2 silver badges delivered, 2 very happy BP fans. Mission accomplished. And I have learned some new tunes for the road. Guys, come back!
Congratulations to them for their silver badges, and a massive congratulations to you, because if you're on the big badge wall this week, then you have officially earned yourself a silver badge. So well done, people.
You certainly have. For example, Elodie, who's 10 years old, sent in a picture for her blue badge, but then sent in this lovely upside down until now Henry cushion to earn her silver badge.
Good.
It's wonderful.
That's brilliant.
Henry loves it
Louisa,
already.
who's 7 from Harrogate, has sent in this. It's what I've always wanted. It's a wooden spoon with my face on it, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. She sent in a picture for her blue badge, and now she's got the silver. Well done.
Robin sent in a letter to earn her blue badge, but then she made some tortoise truffles in honour of Shelley to earn her
Delicious.
silver badge. And they look delicious. I'm really jealous.
Well
I'm hungry
done.
now.
I know, me too. Well done to everyone who sent something in. Remember, if you're sitting at home with your blue badge thinking you want a silver, then do it. Send us in something different.
Send your post to the usual address at Blue Peter Media City, UK, Salford, M50 2BH.
She's gone through the legs. Now it's time for my favourite moment of the month. It is, cue the music, Fan of the Month. Here we go, let's do the boogie. Even the camera guys are doing it. They love it. This fan is always getting really creative with the comments. They're always very welcoming to other fans on Fan Club, which we love. And they're always getting stuck in with the games. So, this month's Fan of the Month is, drumroll please, Check it out, it is Fantastically Funky Pineapple! Yay! Well done. Great job.
Now, if you want to be Fan of the Month, then get involved with Fan Club Live. And also there, you can check out all of the badges and what they mean, as well as all of this.
For more things Konnie Huq, head over to the website where she shows us how to build a super cool and colourful kaleidoscope that you can make at home.
I always think it's cool if you've got old passport photos hanging around, you could stick them there and then you could see people's faces through your kaleidoscope.
Why not have a go and let us know how you get on in the comments? And oh no! Henry's lost in time. Take our history-inspired quiz to help Henry get back to the present so he doesn't miss next week's episode of Blue Peter.
OK, just 6 minutes to go until the Chair Racing Championships.
Lindsay, our job is pretty bonkers, isn't it?
Some would say it's stark raving mad. Raven, again?
This is the Tower of London, a historic castle located on the banks of the River Thames in central London. The imposing central tower was built by William the Conqueror over a 20-year period in the 11th century and was home to kings and queens for hundreds of years. But today I'm here to meet its most famous present-day inhabitants, a flock of ravens. Say hello to Melina, Poppy, Harris, Jubilee, Grip, Erin and Rocky.
These guys may look fierce, but their presence here is actually a really good thing.
Legend has it that if the Tower of London was to have no ravens, it would suddenly crumble to the ground. There's one person here who has the truly unique job of looking after them. The Raven Master. His name is Chris, and I'm meeting him at the crack of dawn to lend a helping hand.
Chris, how are you doing?
Good morning, Lindsay.
How come we are here so early?
The reason why we're here early is because the ravens like to get up early. So, Lindsay, the first thing we're going to do is actually feed the ravens. We're going to have chicken this morning, so chicken drumsticks, and a few mice as well.
Yeah, I can see the mice,
yeah. We're going to feed these ones first in here. So we'll start...
Wow, they're quite big.
Come and see these magnificent birds, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Reality check, I'm actually chucking raw meat around.
Next.
2 drumsticks in here, please.
Oh.
Lovely, thank you. 2 drumsticks and 2 mice, please, Lindsay, if you wouldn't mind.
Enjoy. Oh! Done it, they're in. So, Chris, what is the legend of the raven?
Legend says, should the ravens leave the Tower of London, it will crumble into dust and a great harm will befall the kingdom. This legend came about during the reign of King Charles II. He decreed that it should be a royal decree that keeps 6 ravens here. Do we have 6 ravens? Actually, no, I have 7. I have a spare one, just in case.
Time to see these birds in action.
Come on in, boy.
Wow.
Come on in. Come on in.
Oh, oh, oh.
Can you hear the others?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the others know he's out.
The others know he's out. So if we could just give us a hand pulling that one back. There we go.
Okay.
Here comes Poppy.
Oh, no, 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 no. Why she comes towards me? It's like she's a puppy or something.
Yeah, she is. Wait, stop pecking feet.
She ripped my sock. So, Chris, how old can they get?
Into their teens, so between 15 and 20 years old is a good age for a raven. The oldest one we had here was a raven called Jim, and he lived to 44.
Whoa, that is old. And are the ravens technically tame or are they wild?
All the ravens that I have here at the moment are as wild as I can possibly keep them. If they were to fly off, they wouldn't need humans to look after them. They'd be able to fend for themselves. So, Lindsay, I have a task for you to do. Looking after the ravens is not just about letting them out in the morning. So, come with me and we'll do the task. Come on. So, water bowl here. So, we don't want to see any raven poo in there, so we flick it out that way. Grab out any dirty water that we have in there.
Okay.
And now we need to fill it up with some fresh water.
Fine.
So we fill up the water bowl. Ravens love to play in the water. We've only got another 9 more to do. You OK with that?
Yeah, fine.
Chris Chris leaves me to it while he goes off to do his other job as a yeoman warder who helped guide nearly 3 million visitors around the tower each year. Nobody's sure where their Beefeater nickname comes from, but one thought is their position in the royal bodyguard, which allowed them to eat as much beef as they wanted from the king's table.
Oh, well. This is different. Just cleaning all the bird poo. The glamour. Not that much poo in this one. Nice fresh water. Okay, done. Do you know what, while I'm here, I'll just have a little look around. Chris will never know.
The Ravens aren't the only legends here, as the tower holds a whole lot of history dating back to 1078. That's nearly 1,000 years ago.
This place has been a fortress, a palace, and a prison.
As the most secure castle in all the land, this tower guarded royal possessions and even the royal family at times of war. But of course, it's most famous for kings and queens imprisoning their enemies within its walls. And these stories still haunt the tower.
And that's my cue to get back to the Ravens. Yes, he didn't notice I was away.
Oh, Chris, it's so good you're here. I've been flat out.
We haven't finished yet.
Oh, there's more.
Yep, feeding time.
What have we got there?
Chopped up meat here and biscuits.
Oh, biscuits. I'll give those out.
Biscuits soaked in blood.
It certainly wouldn't be my pre-bed meal of choice, but Chris assures me this gory grub helps attract the ravens back into their enclosures for the night.
That's it. Right, Lindsay, we're going to go and get the first 2 ravens in.
Oh, we go get them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I thought we just chilled here.
Yeah, no,
Tuck
we
them
go and
in.
get them.
Get into bed.
Come on, then.
Oh, we got one. Bed, 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 bed. 2 in. Go, go.
Ooh, so close.
Come on, then.
Come on, guys. Yes. 3. Get in.
This game of Raven hide and seek is hard work. Hats off to Chris doing this every night. He can only go home when all the ravens are tucked up safely.
Go on, mate. Go on.
Hop down there and
Yes,
close that one up.
you are in, my friend. Good night.
That's it.
Thank you so much for having me today. I've had such a good time.
Same time tomorrow?
What's on the menu?
Oh, we've got rat.
I'm busy. Goodbye, Chris.
Oh, I loved Chris, really. That was such a fun film. I can see how excited you are for the next bit. OK, what a summer of sport it's been. So far, we've had Wimbledon, the Women's World Cup, and, of course, more recently in Liverpool, the Netball World Cup. But the question is, have you ever heard of this sport?
All the way from Japan, this is office chair racing. A series of 10 races are held every year across the country, with the next one taking place in the city of Tamura next month. Clips of the sport have gone viral on the internet recently, so we decided to get in on the act and stage our very own Blue Peter Championship.
OK, our competitors will start at the end of this very long corridor. Once they've made their way down, they're going to have to go over this bit and into the Blue Peter studio through the massive double doors. Then they've got to weave their way around these cones all the way round the outside of the BP studio until finally they come through here, the winner's arch. This is going to be incredible.
We are taking it quite seriously.
Yeah.
It's going to be very competitive. In fact, so competitive that we have got BBC Breakfast's Mike Bushell here
Richie, great to see.
report on the event. And it is an event, so how are you?
Very good. Such an honour to be doing this huge race. I've got my own microphone here as well for the commentary.
You came prepared. I absolutely love that. Now, you've reported from around the world on World Cups, on Olympics, but surely this is above and beyond anything you've
And you
ever
know what?
done
I love
before.
my wacky sports. So
Yes.
I've covered bog snorkeling, worm charming, mashed potato wrestling, but I think it's got wackiness, but also skill and technique. This has beaten a lot of them.
I think that this should be a staple of BBC Breakfast sports coverage from now on.
It'll certainly have viewers out of their seats. Hopefully not you, though.
Not literally, hopefully. Lindsay, over to you.
Oh, I'm so excited. There's some very, quite nervous CBBC presenters we found down here. Are we feeling OK, guys?
Oh, yeah.
OK, I think we should meet them, Mike. Over to you.
Well, Lindsay, thank you. What a lineup we have for this race. In lane 1, it's Konnie Huq, standing at 162 centimetres with a size 4 shoe. She's small, but she's speedy. And riding a sleek, streamlined chair, Konnie is certainly not messing around. In lane 2, it's Rhys Stevenson from CBBC HQ. Now, Rhys says he's late for most things, so we're really glad he's made it here on time today. And Rhys has opted for a rock-solid monster truck of a chair. Look at that for precision engineering. Wow. In lane 3, it's Kenzie Benali from Match of the Day Kickabout. Now, Kenzie has presented at some of the biggest competitions in football around the planet. But will she be flying down the wing today? In lane 4, it's Kenzie's Match of the Day Kickabout co-star Ben Shires. Now, Ben is known for his retro fashion sense, but will this blast from the past be able to blast past the opposition? And in lane 5, it's Blue Peter's very own Richie Driss. Look at the concentration there from Richie, standing tall at 190 centimetres. Will his high-back ergonomic chair, known for its lumbar support, make him lumber all the way to the finish line, Lindsay?
Okay, even I'm starting to get nervous now. It's worth saying they've all got helmets on and padding, so please do not try this at home. Okay, I've said it. Right, everyone, get ready, get into your chairs.
Yeah!
Take up your positions. I want a good, clean race. In 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. Who's got the best kickstart? Well, look at this. For speed from Rhys Stevenson, followed by Ben Shires. And at the moment, there comes Kenzie. And Konnie is struggling up against the wall, but into the turn. Very difficult studio turn. It is going backwards as well. Rhys, look at him fly, but will he overshoot the sphere corner? No, he's got a massive lead over Ben Shires. And he takes the final turn superbly. Backwards all the way to the finish line. He turns around and spins to victory. Rhys Stevenson brings it home for CBBC. Ben Shires there in second. What a race. Let's have another look at that start. And it was, look at the technique there from Rhys, swirling round into the corner, into the studio, overcoming the difficult step there. And he got his corner so perfectly, even managing to face forwards for the finish line, to cross the line to win the trophy. Look at them. Look at these athletes, exhausted, but what a thrilling finish.
Okay, that was absolutely unbelievable. Rhys, how are you feeling?
I got a stitch, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
So happy.
Those legs were working hard. Stand onto the podium, for you are our office chair champion! Well done, Rhys. Now, in Japan, the prize you get is a 90-kilo bag of rice.
Love rice.
We don't have that. We've just got a tiny little Blue Peter. There you go. Should be so proud. Well done. Oh, dear. Yeah, lovely job. Make sure you're watching next week. We're going to be at the CBBC Summer Social for a Purple Badge special. You do not want to miss it.
Yeah, you can be awarded a Purple Badge for sending in a review, excuse me. I am. For sending in a review of a Blue Peter episode. So why don't you review what just happened? Because it was pretty amazing.
That was epic. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Well done, Rhys.